tell me about you.
Okay, well, I'm 37 years old, and I came back to the U last year, fall 2010, and I had just been separated for a year, and I have 4 little boys, and so I had started school a lot of years ago and wanted to come back, but wasn't really allowed to, I guess you would say. So I got separated and decided to do what I want to do, which is go to school. So I live with my 4 little kids, and I go to school and I work.
Oh, wow. Strong lady. What role does education play in your life?
I love it, and I think it's really important, and I felt really guilty for not finishing before and just having, like, getting married and have babies, and okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. And then I thought, who told people that's what you're supposed to do? So education is really important. I want to set a good example for my children, and it's just, I feel like I'm hungry sometimes when I come here. I just love to hear what everyone has to say.
So tell me about why you decided to attend college.
Because I never finished, and I felt like that's not where I wanted to be. So now it's my chance. My kids are young enough where it'll make a difference in their lives still, but they're not so young that I have to be standing right next to them all the time. So this, I think, was a good time. If you're not 18, it's close.
So what are your goals, educational, personal, and career?
Well, I came back to go to nursing school, but I haven't done math for a really long time, so it's kind of taking me longer to get the prerequisites done than I thought it would. So I'm taking psychology classes, which is really what I wanted to do, but I just figured I'm too old, so I just will be a nurse because I need to make money. But now that I'm doing psychology, I think I would like to do a double major and have psychology and nursing. And then really what I'd like to be, which I don't tell anyone, is a psychiatric nurse practitioner, so I can, counsel people as well as prescribe their medicines. So that's my career goal. And then I just want my children to see that if you work hard, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah. So what kinds of things do you expect to learn here at the U?
I don't know, everything. I like all the class choices, and I took a Zumba class just because I needed an extra credit for my scholarship, and I love that, and I love the classes that you have to take, and it's like being in a different world than just being at home with your kids.
Yeah,
sorry.
No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's obviously been a very life-changing experience in a very good way, it seems.
Yeah, it's a big deal for me, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think this is a pretty obvious answer, but do you think that having a college education will change your life?
I think so. That's my plan.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that it'll change my children's lives as well. I just want them to see that education is important, and I'm not just saying do your homework because you're supposed to do your homework. It's because it's good for you. And the more you know is, nobody can take that away from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Leading by example approach.
Yeah.
I can see, yeah. Has anyone else in your family attended college?
Yeah. Well, my mother is a nurse. She went to college in England, and my father was an engineer. I think he went to Oxford, and my sister went to the U 20 years ago, and now she works there. So I was kind of the one that fell off the track.
Right?
Yeah.
Good. Who has been the biggest influence in your life?
I don't know, probably my oldest sister. She had rheumatoid arthritis and was really sick most of her life, so she just never stopped doing things or stopped trying things, and every little thing was a big accomplishment, so she was always grateful for everything. And so I think, well, if she can do it, I can do it. So.
So how are you feeling about college as you begin this process?
I was really, really scared when I started, but it's not as hard. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as I thought. The hardest thing is just not enough hours in the day to sleep and get everything done, but I was really afraid,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not that scary.